Donald's Hope. The lessee is Eldon Griffin of Dayton, Ohio, trained by Carla Asher, Jeff Fount. The 2 is COBRA SAHBRA, owned by Gary Adams of Circleville, Ohio, trained by Jerry Kuchbach. The K-Man, Kayne Kauffman. The 3, Striking Detail, owned by Elizabeth Brand of Logan, Ohio, trained and driven by David Myers. The 4, Diamond Dove, owned in partnership by Ralph Broombaugh and Scott Rudnick of Greenville, Ohio, trained by Bruce Walls, Bob Harper. The 5 is Smooch, owned and trained by Emor Bailey of Lebanon, Ohio, Chip Noboa. The 6 is Sure Did Storm, owned by Christine Jensen of Battle Creek, Michigan, trained by George Anthrop, Brett Miller. The 7 is Try Flying By, owned and trained by Lanny Merriman of Northfield, Ohio, Dallas Miller, the pilot. The 8, ZZ's Flight, owned by Kerry McGuire of Franklin, Ohio, trained by Chris McGuire, Jim Daly. Into the outside of the 9, Detective Glory. The lessee is Deborah Cox of Sagamore Hills, Ohio, trained by Mark Deaton, Greg Grismore, Ian Hersulke. Field in motion. They're all fan trotting and firing away from the outside. There goes Sure Did Storm, driving up at the middle of the track there. Diamond Dove, and off stride there. Went the 5, Smooch, as they head into the first turn and over to the opening quarter, being led by Sure Did Storm up top. By the opening 8th and over to the opening quarter they roll. COBRA SAHBRA has found himself with a garden spot there, trotting in 2. On the inside, Diamond Dove trots in 3rd, watching over the top 2. 4th on the inside of there, Striking Detail. 5th on the pylons, that is Detective Glory. The opening quarter came and went in 28 2/5, and marching on by the stands for the first time and heading on over to the half. On top, Sure Did Storm. COBRA SAHBRA's tracking him. 3rd, that is Diamond Dove. 4th is Striking Detail. 5th is Detective Glory. 6th is ZZ's Flight. Gapped out racing in 7th there. As they step around the clubhouse turn, that is Try Flying By. 8th from the rail, Donald's Hope, and 9th and trailing the field, back down trotting now, Smooch, as they race around the clubhouse turn in front of the paddock. They reach the half and a solid 58 4/5. Off the turn of their long journey, down the backside, heading towards 3/4, and on top, Sure Did Storm with a late tear. Now bearing down on the outside, Diamond Dove. These 2 on even terms. Inside in 3rd, COBRA SAHBRA, perfectly placed. 2nd over the outside in 4th. That is Striking Detail at the pylons in 5, Detective Glory. 6th on the inside, ZZ's Flight. 7th there along the inside as they race towards the 3/4 mile mark of the race. That is Try Flying By. 8th is Donald's Hope, and 9th and pulled up out of the race, Smooch. 3/4 and 1:27 3/5. They'll trot the final turn and head for home, and Diamond Dove is clear to the top here. And to the outside in 2nd, Striking Detail, and off the cones comes COBRA SAHBRA to the top of the stretch. Less than an 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come. Diamond Dove, but COBRA SAHBRA has took dead aim on the leader here and is coming at him and coming on. Diamond Dove to the inside, COBRA SAHBRA reaches here. Diamond Dove to go 2nd, very close for 3rd, may have been the 6, Sure Did Storm. Over the 8, ZZ's Flight, the time of the mile, 1:58 flat. COBRA SAHBRA, a new lifetime mark. At a new lifetime mark. Here's the 2, COBRA SAHBRA, scoring the 2nd to the 2004 campaign. New lifetime mark for the 2, COBRA SAHBRA, is an 8-year-old bay getting by Overcomer out of a flack bait mare. Rocket SAHBRA, owned by Gary Adams of Circleville, Ohio, trained by Jerry Kuchbach. Nicely handled here this evening by the winning driver, the K-Man, Kayne Kauffman. The 2, COBRA SAHBRA, new lifetime mark, and 1:58 flat, comes at the hands of the K-Man. Returning 540, 320, 260. 2nd, the 4, Diamond Dove, returning 280, 260. 3rd of the 6, Sure Did Storm, 320. The early pick 3, 4, 2, and 2. Get back to that. The 2-4 exacta, 1660. 2-4-6 try, $70.20. So the early pick 3, 3 of 3, 4, 2, 2. $75.40.